We are taking a step back in time this morning as the Marquette Regional History Center gets ready for its 20th annual cemetery walk on May 8th. Joining us in the studio is Beth Gruber with the Regional History Center. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Thank you for being here and taking the time to tell us all about this event.
Of course, we're pretty excited about it.
Excellent. Yeah. So what is the cemetery walk?
So we do an annual cemetery walk where we go and walk around the cemetery. We stop at different graves and we tell the story of that person. This year we are recognizing World War II veterans and then it's the 80th anniversary of VE Day, Victory in Europe, on Thursday next week. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Excellent. Cool. And so this is the 20th annual walk. So it's been going on for quite a while. So it's pretty popular in the community.
Yes, they are quite popular. And we end up doing 2 different tours. So at 1 o'clock we have a self-guided tour. That's something we kind of introduced with COVID, where people could walk around in their own little groups and not have to interact. But people like it enough that we decided to keep it around. And then at 6 o'clock in the evening we offer the regular guided tour where tour guides take smaller groups around to each of the graves. They go to the same graves just in a different order so that it's not one big massive group. And now we also offer a seated tour for those who don't feel up to walking.
Okay, yeah, so you can experience it in many different ways. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you switch off on the cemeteries every year, right?
Yes, we alternate between Park Cemetery, which is the city cemetery, and then Holy Cross, which is the Catholic cemetery.
Okay.
And then we also do, last couple of years, we've done Big Bay as well as part of their Fall Fest. But that's only been the last couple of years.
Gotcha, yes. And so maybe without giving too much away, obviously, can you maybe give a little brief description of one of the stories that people might hear when they go on the cemetery walk?
We are going to be discussing a gentleman who was a paratrooper on D-Day. And he had written home to his mother about his experiences. And so we'll be reading some of his letters home about what happened to him on D-Day.
Excellent. Sounds like it's going to be very interesting for people who do want to come. There is a suggested donation fee, correct?
Yes, we suggest a $5 donation, but it is a suggested donation.
And do they pay that at the event, or do they do that ahead of time? How does that work?
They pay at the event. We'll just have a donation box, and people can put in whatever they feel.
Great. Yes. Is there anything else you think people should know?
Our rain date is a week later on May 15th, just in case, because it's been snowing and everything. So we'll let people know probably that morning if we feel that we need to reschedule. And then just dress for the weather. If it's cold, we'll probably still go, but if it's actively snowing, I'm guessing we won't. So yeah, that's I think everything we have. Just come at the cemetery and we'll be near the main gate.
Okay, yes, and we will have all those details for you on our website, myupnow.com. Beth, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Yes, and we'll be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.